we go live, probably maybe there it is. Hi.
Well,
By
that's
the
what you
skin
call
of our teeth.
that is just-in-time engineering.
Just in time engineering, yes.
So how are you this fine evening?
I'm doing all right. clearly got some stuff going on over here.
You
Technical
reckon?
difficulties. Can I tell you that the reason for all these technical difficulties is actually quite funny. You know how I went out and did that thing called HFES Aspire?
Oh,
Like
that little thing.
that little thing. Okay. So I brought my stuff back, and of course, I wait as long as possible, i.e., until just before this show, to start to put my stuff back where it usually belongs in the dock and everything. And I think even like I I still haven't got my full camera set up. I think this is how I usually am, right? This seems right. Where all the words are kind of
No,
backward.
you normally flip the other way because your thing comes in from the right. I think you normally flip the other way.
No, I think it's this way. Hang on. Let's go back and look. Let's go back and consult the archives. I'm gonna go check out something from before HFE so we can
Oh,
see.
fair enough. That's a good idea.
Let's see. Yeah, no, it's left side. Left side. I did the whole show last time with it flipped. Okay. Well, anyway, hi, how are you, everybody? We're here. Look at that.
It only really matters if you want to read the stuff, actually read the text behind you. So
Yeah, I guess that's flipped, huh? You can't.
yeah,
Udinu Ecam. Well, sorry you can't read all my Star Wars text behind me. It's all flipped. Yes. Hi, we're here. Geez, I feel like. Hang on. There's a few things missing, aren't there? All right.
You've got live caller links. You've got the support links.
Yeah, be a live caller. You could do that here.
Good.
You support the show to do that here. This is me. I am Nick Rome. You are Barry Kirby. That is correct. I got the spooky music going, and I can control the volume this week. And why do I feel so flustered? Not flustered. Just like flustered is the wrong word for it.
Maybe you're feeling guilty because you had somebody else in my seat last week. Just saying.
Yeah, but they did a fantastic job. So like, I don't feel guilty about that.
That's what always worries me. Is you get somebody else in. I'm just like, I'm going to get fired.
Oh no. Never. This is a show that is welcoming to all people, all voices, except my own, clearly, because I'm often working against myself. Hey, you know, I thought so I've been playing around with some stuff here in Restream. And Restream, by the way, for anyone who's like new to the show or hasn't been listening for a long time, is the platform that we use to film, record. I guess that we're not filming. We're technically be filming. I don't know. We record our stuff through this platform. And like to pull back some of the curtain, if you will, there are multiple design elements that are done in Restream, and then there are some design elements that we do as overlays. Okay, let me peel back the layers just slowly. We're gonna peel back this onion. Okay, so by default, so here, well, let's do this. Okay, by default, this is what you get. Sorry, hang on. There's one more that I got to turn off. We're gonna build this live here. Okay, we're gonna do a little live exercise. All right. So by default, this is what you get. Okay, this is what you get in Restream, and now of course they have like their stock stuff that you can put on in the background, whatever. But we have our own background that is the Human Factors cast blue with the triangles. Okay. And then we usually do this layout so it's nice and close up on our faces. So you don't really see that background. I like that background, but it's neither here nor there. But I mean, sometimes it shows up when we do something like this, or like this, I guess, when you know we have like tiny heads over here. So why do I say all this? It's because I've built. Where's 8? I built all this in our own thing, right? This is our own overlay that we've built. So it has the QR code down here, has my name, has your name. It has the logo. It has all of our info up here, including that site's old logo right there. So that needs to be updated. Okay. You see all this stuff. And then, of course, there's the Patreon above Barry's head that you can get to. Thank you for pointing. That's awesome. So my predicament here is that as I take all that stuff away, I can slowly add pieces back to it, right? Like, hey, here's the logo. Where's the logo?
You lost the logo.
No, I know, but I've turned it on. And that's the thing.
That's what I mean.
Where's the logo? You can't see the logo. And then, where is it? I don't know. I can also turn on and off certain things like this, right? I can turn on things like that. We used to have this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the pre-show, and I used to do this during the primary show as well. Of like, hey, here's all the stuff, right? Like, here's one of the stories that we talked about one time, and so we have. What's that?
Never gets old.
Never. I keep this in. I keep it in there because it's hilarious. And so, I still have stuff in here from like, oh, hey, EHF 2022 recap. I should probably delete that. So I need to one, clean this up a little bit.
Can
right?
Can I leave you chatting for 2 minutes? I've just got to nip and get something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do this to you all the time.
I know.
And so, yeah, please. Anyway, Barry's gone. I'm building this out live as we're going. And there's a couple of things that I want to start incorporating into the show. The first thing that I want to incorporate into the show is this. Okay. What this is right here, what you're seeing is chat. So if any one of you watching right now leaves a comment, whether it's, hopefully it's not vulgar. If you leave it there, you should be able to see your comment pop up. And as it pops up, we should see it. And I would love to have more of this interaction going on. I don't know if we could have it on the full show. I would love that. But what I don't love is that now this messes with everything else that we've had before. Right? So if you bring back in the overlay, it covers up some of that stuff. And so I'm trying to build this out in such a way that makes sense. There are other things that I can turn on and off, like participants' names. I don't know what my name is right now. In fact, it's probably something like Nervous Wreck because whatever. I can override people's names. So I guess we could do that. But I again, don't know where these things show up. Like, do they only show up when I don't have the captions on? See, there it is. There's my name. It goes away when the captions come on. I don't understand that. I'm trying to get this space. I mentioned last week, the week before, that I'm literally dusting off the podcast shelves here. I'm trying to make this a better space for us to interact with and to have some of this fun stuff with. And so, I don't know. Is this chat fun for y'all? Maybe somebody could leave a comment with where they're watching from as a test case. This one here on the top is from me. Leave us your thoughts for tonight. And you can see that there, and that's pinned. So I don't know. Leave us your thoughts here. I wonder also if I could move this. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I love about this. There's some things that I don't love so much. But all that to say, I am dusting off I'm dusting off the podcast shelves here because we want to get everything in its place. And if you have ideas, suggestions, courage, well, there's a couple things you could do. One, hey, look at that. You can leave a voicemail right here. That goes directly to our website, and we get those. And then two, if you really want to be brave, if you would really like to be brave, sit up here with me. And Barry, you can be a live caller right there. Talk about a variety of things tonight on the list. Well, maybe I'll wait for Barry to come back for this because we'll break down the full list and we'll kind of see what we want to cut what we want to talk about. But what about you all? You hear anything fun, interesting, exciting in the human factors community of news? There's one story that I particularly want to talk about, but I will wait for Barry because I both think he will be excited and we have a connection to that story, which is always cool. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this whole mess of a display? And the reason I bring that up is because I've been playing around with some stuff here in the thing in this environment, and one of which is like the ability to count down, right? And you maybe saw that during our live show from HFES. Right, so incorporating some of that, incorporating, I don't know, various things. So we used the thing that you can't tell from just looking at this is that I play all the video clips from a certain place. Okay, I play them. How do I show this without the infinite window, I wonder? So the way that this usually works is I have a bunch of tabs off to my right. I have to press a button and then press another button to activate a video clip. What do I mean by a video clip? Well, if you've seen this. Right, the intro. I can stop that stuff pretty easily. I've been playing around with, now they have scenes, and so now you can play those scenes from the left side, and it looks a little different.
Are you tired of boring?
Right, but it keeps some things, and I don't like that it keeps some things like no, take me away when I do this. I don't want this.
Textbooks on human
I don't
factors
want us here.
Well, grab
why are we still
and
here?
Get ready for a wild ride with the Human Factors.
Hey, we got a
podcast.
guest on the show. Hang
Each
on.
minute,
How do we
it's like a mini crash course
this?
packed with valuable insights and
gone?
information
I don't know.
on various organizations,
but now,
conferences, usability methods.
So anyway, all that stuff to say, I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Barry. Welcome back. I was saying, look at this. There's a chat feature that is localized to the right side of the screen. And if we were to go in and comment on some of this stuff, I think I can maybe do it. Hang on. Let me go over to one of the platforms that we're live on right now. Maybe you can too. And just try giving that a comment. I'll try. What do you want to try? I'll try YouTube. I'm on there right now.
Cool. Okay. I was going to go.
All right. There's that. Here's the.
Why can't I? Oh, there we go. I made it happen.
Oh, you did. All right. Great. Oh, hey, look, mine came in first. Oh, yours came. Okay, great. So that's interesting. So one, it doesn't come in the way that I would anticipate it to do so. It kind of comes in from the top rather than the bottom.
Yes, that's true. It's scrolling down rather than scrolling up.
Just weird. That's not what you'd expect for a chat. And I also don't know what happens when so I have a comment pinned here. And I am not actually seeing these in our chat. Do you see these in our chat? Or no? Oh,
no.
Yes. Okay, I'm seeing them now. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no. Yes, no, they're up there now.
Push, 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 push. I have one of these comments pinned, and it doesn't stick there. It doesn't stick there. So it doesn't stick there in chat either. Push. I feel like we're in a delivery room. All right. Oh, boy. What a mess this pre-show is, huh, Bear?
Well, it's just same old, isn't it? I mean, this is the ideal time for people to dive behind the scenes and actually work out how this sort of stuff happens. And actually, in many ways, yes, it might look and sound like kind of complicated, but actually what is really cool now is these sort of platforms are relatively easy to use. You need to invest a little bit of time into it to to make it work properly, but actually they're incredibly accessible.
I want more power. The problem that I'm facing is that I want more power. I want more power over the places that everything's at.
Yeah.
Like here, let me take away this again, right? So I have this Be Alive collar up in the top left, right? You can be alive collar. And here's the control I have over it. Hey, look, here's left. Here's right. And the only place that I have control. Hey, Frank, what's up? What's up? The only place I have control over this chat is to the right of Barry. I don't have any place else that I could put that chat. And I can't make it smaller. I can't make it an overlay. I can't. So, like, even if I did something like this, it's still messing with the format to where it doesn't show. It's not like we could do this, I guess. This actually might be good for vertical.
Oh, that's true.
This could work. This could work. But again, you know, and if I turn on the names, they're just in one place. I can't move the name. If I move the name, I move the box in which we're in. I don't have control over the box sizes. I don't have. I guess I could maximize one of those, but then, you know, well then it's an overlay here. Now the chat's an overlay. There's a lot of control that we don't have over this. So if you see us struggling ever, just know that it's likely probably us, but also probably the system that we're using as we as we do this. So anyway, let me get back to normal. We can still bring in chats one by one. So as Frank says, sup, we can bring that in. H sup. Okay. So let's I think we preview the stories for tonight, right, Barry?
Yeah, you do that.
Because we have quite a cool one. If I say quite a cool one, can you pick out from that list which one that I think is quite cool?
Well, if I was picking a cool one after that, I'd be talking spacesuits, personally. But,
yeah. Do you know why that's cool?
Because we know people who work on it.
We know people who worked on it.
Which is quite epic.
That's really cool. So yeah, we have the Axiom spacesuit as one topic that we could talk on. I know somebody who's going to be very pleased that we're talking about that. And hopefully we do that conversation justice. And if not, maybe she can come on the show and put us into our place about that. So we also have there's been a lot of humanoid robots in the news lately.
No, we need more of that, I think.
We need more of that.
Or humanoids. I mean, you just can't get enough humanoid stuff on there.
Yeah, I mean, so we can talk about some like the Optimus thing from Tesla. There's also just announced, I think today or recently. Time is a blur for me, so I don't know if this was today or not. But Boston Dynamics and Toyota teaming up. It looks like this was maybe last week. To with their humanoid robot. But I mean, we talked a little bit about this at one point, but I think it's worth unpacking that a little bit more. One second. So there's a couple other stories here. Looks like the Apple Vision Pro is we talked about that too. It feels like all the stuff that we once talked about is now either picking up or picking down. So the humanoid robot stuff that we talked about before, picking up. The Apple Vision Pro is now getting put down. And then there's a couple of stories on AI here that, you know, we beat AI like a dead horse around here. But all right. Well, I'm getting word here, Barry. How are you feeling, Barry?
Yeah, I'm not feeling too great, so I might have to pull the plug on this one, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
That's okay. That's okay. Look, there's nothing that we do here that real life can't come first, and if you're having something happening, then you need to take care of that. And that's sometimes why people show up to these live streams to see the NASCAR crashes. But you feel free to drop off, man. You take care of you.
Wow.
And
catch you later.
All right. See you later, Barry. Thank you for joining us. So what does that mean for tonight's show? Well, I'm here, and I'll tell you what. I'll stick around for a little bit. If any of you want to be a live caller, feel free to jump right there. This will put you into a behind the scenes. I don't even know what to call it. It's a backstage pass. You can let me know in chat what you'd like to talk about. I can bring you on. This will be sort of a different show because we had a show planned out for you with all these different topics. But I'll just kind of let it be a whatever show tonight. Maybe we'll keep it to an hour since we are now out a show host. That's okay. These things happen last minute. And for the feed, what does that mean for the feed? Well, I'll package something up and send it out because we do have some stuff that we're sitting on from HFES Aspire that we can repackage and send that out this week. So you will get something in your feed. Patrons will get this awkward audio of me complaining about Restream for a little bit. And I think maybe what we could do is I don't know if there's an idea for building something. Maybe we could build something together. How does that sound? I feel like I pause and then people wait. Oh, Frank, yeah. HSUP is pushed backwards. Thank you. I missed that. Trying to think of what would be a good use of time here. So there's obviously like the mailbag stuff. We have a couple of those in the bag. I don't want to pull those out because they would. I like those for the show. That's what I'm thinking. What I'm wondering, and let me know if this would be of interest, is perhaps collectively as a community, we can build a GPT. I was a little bit inspired by one of the posts that we didn't get to on last week's show about somebody who built a human factors GPT that was specifically trained on some of the FDA guidance. It started with it depends. And I'm wondering if we could do something similar for the community. And specifically, what I would find interesting, maybe perhaps for my own work, is to build a GPT that integrates things like style guidance or DoD standards, which would be a really interesting a really interesting application of a GPT. Standard. Just gonna do some quick searches here. So I'm wondering if we put like 1452 in there. I'm curious. Let's see, what's the latest here? 2020. Okay. H. if this is of interest, if this would be useful to somebody, I'm happy to do it. And I'd love for this to be a collaborative exercise. If folks are watching and want to also contribute. So I'm taking a look now at some of the research and analysis GPTs that have already been built. Oh, Frank says. Oh, Frank says just sent you a text. Okay, hold on. Oh, Frank's texting me. Yeah, Frank, if you want to try, you can try joining. I think if anything, the audio should work fine. If video is a problem, then that should be no problem. You can be disembodied voice while I walk us through it. So I'm looking at some of these existing GPTs right now. For various things. Hold. Please hold. Part of the problem is that I don't have my 3 monitor setup here. Let's see. Let me get. Well, here. Let's take a look together. Of course, as I mentioned previously, all this stuff is tricky to navigate. So how do I best do this? Nope. Other way around. Maybe like this? Nope. Nope. Like this? Maybe like that. All right. What are we looking at here? Looks like I'm just sharing the tab. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at some of these research and analysis GPTs. Like, I guess the first thing that we want to do is really figure out what we want to do with this thing. So I think there's a couple of interesting applications that we could use. Somebody, this is Jeremy Van Hill on LinkedIn, had mentioned that they built a free human factors GPT. This is from last week's prep work that we did for the show. And for those of you just joining us, Barry has bowed out for this evening. He was not feeling well, and so we're going to shift gears and do something different. And basically what Jeremy had mentioned on his post is it's based specifically on the FDA guidance and starts every response with "it depends." I'd love to hear what the human factors community thinks and if you have any recommendations to make it better. So I think what's interesting here is it doesn't necessarily indicate a goal. Like, what is the goal of using the GPT? Is it to bounce something off of? Is it to perform a check on something? And the thing that I tend to want in my work is not necessarily like an authoritative source. It's more like a second opinion that you bounce an idea off of. And I'm wondering if that's what we build this to be. Whether you upload a screenshot of something, whether you, well, hang on. Maybe I don't have to do this alone. Maybe if I bring in Frank, Frank can help me out here. Hold on. Let me bring in Frank live from Orlando.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Can, Frank? Yeah. Can you hear me okay? Great.
doing the iPad setup. Wow, this is technology. Thank goodness for technology.
Thank goodness for technology.
Hey,
So this is
Dave, how are
actually
you doing?
this is actually pretty great. I mean, we were talking just a little bit about technology earlier, and I'm doing well, Frank. Thank you for asking. And one of the things that we had mentioned is that Barry had said that technology is very flexible, and here we are. I've just introduced a new pitch hitter host.
First time caller.
First time caller. So I think Frank, if you haven't been catching up, I'm thinking that we shift gears a little bit, maybe not do a full show, but I'm wondering, I'm kind of inspired based off this idea from last week's show. There was this a LinkedIn post by Jeremy Van Hill, and they had made a human factors GPT, and they had specifically loaded it up with FDA guidance to do something, right? Every response says it depends. And I'm wondering what if we could build one, maybe that's based off of the DoD 1472 guidance.
Oh, neato. Yeah.
Right? Load it up there and perhaps augment it with some other stuff. But I guess I was kind of describing what things would be important to me if I were to integrate AI into my own personal workflow for the day-to-day, right? And I'll ask you too, like when you consult AI, what are you looking for?
Oh, that's a good question. And so I think one of the reasons I was interested about this is other than the stuff that you've talked about, I've never really interacted with AI. So this is all kind of fresh to me. But if I were to do one, I think some kind of assistance or asking about ways to prioritize or sort some of the activities that I'm supposed to do out the rest of life, the non-work thing. I think with work stuff, there's a lot of systems such as Jira and Kanban and Scrum and other kinds of ways to organize work. But the challenge is being able to organize non-work items in a casual manner that doesn't cause stress.
It's almost like you need a GPT for. I mean, there's a ton of them in here, right? Like I think we could actually take a look at some of them right now. Actually, here, let me bring in. Let me bring in the source because there could be some of them that make more sense than others, and I'm going to try my best to get us to a point where we can see everything here. Let me just get us to the point here where this is a good third screen here. Let me do a little swapperoo. All right. So what are we looking at here? So I've opened up Chat GPT and I'm looking at and for those of you who don't know what a GPT is, it's basically a custom like chatbot that you can essentially interact with that is preloaded with information. And how to best describe this? Well, we can create one, right? Hi, I'll help you build a new GPT. You can say something like make a creative who helps generate visuals for new products. Make a software engineer who helps format my code. You can configure it obviously, and then provide a description and provide the instructions. All that stuff. It seems like this create section here is more of a chat-based approach, which is actually interesting. So I'm wondering, what if we asked it, can you help me create a human factors based, I'm going to write here. Let's see, human factors based GPT that will interact with human factors professionals, UX professionals, HCD professionals. Who else do we consider under our umbrella? I'll actually type these out.
Kind of some maybe customer experience also.
Yeah, maybe user experience. I'll just add professionals at the end of all of this. Let's see. Who will interact with human factors, user experience, human-centered design, customer experience, computer-human interaction. Oops. And let's see. Maybe we could throw one more out in there. What is another word salad thing that we use?
Looking at experience. Oh, I can't think of another one right now.
Let's see here. Oh, watching from South Africa. Hey, thanks for watching us from South Africa. All right. Well, let's see here. And I'll just say, and human computer interaction professionals. Computer HCI. Why did I say computer human? There we go. All right. Can you help me create a human factors-based GPT that will interact with human factors, user experience, user-centered design, customer experience, and human computer interaction professionals? I've just put that in there. It's updating the GPT now. And so this is the first time that we've introduced any information. So it's looking. All right. Let's move on to naming it. How about human-centered guide? No, I want it to be called Human Factors Cast GPT. I'm going to send that in. Great. The GPT would be called Human Factors Cast GPT. Great. It's going to create a profile picture. Fine.
Let's see what happens. Ooh. Curious, do you think the logo will come up?
I don't think the logo will come up, but we'll see, because you can configure it here. Human Factors, UX, HCD, CX, and HCI to guide professionals and enthusiasts. Instructions. This GPT will engage professionals and enthusiasts in human factors. It should provide well-researched, thoughtful advice, frameworks, best practices across these fields. It will focus on improving design, user satisfaction, and usability while balancing technical feasibility and user needs. GPT should encourage empathy, iterative design, accessibility, and innovation in its responses. Can also offer insights into the latest trends, methodologies, and tools in each domain, suggesting actionable recommendations. The goal is to be an insightful companion for professionals who want to refine their human-centered practices and decision-making processes. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. In terms of conversation starters, how can I improve the usability of this design? Mm-hmm. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's good. What is the best way to incorporate user feedback into design? I want to change this up a little bit. What's the best way to incorporate user feedback into my process? Because I think design is one thing, but a larger process is another. Can you explain the latest trends? It's really pulling a lot of the human in
interesting.
Factors. Can we ensure accessibility? How can we ensure? Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Knowledge, upload files. Here we go. Capabilities, web browsing.
Whoa.
DALL-E image generation. I'm going to turn that off. Well, maybe not. Let's do code interpreter too. Data analysis. Let's see here. Oh. I'm not sure what you're seeing.
Start droid cam.
Ha. It killed my camera for some reason. It killed my camera for some reason. Didn't like it. All right. So I've uploaded mill standard. 1472H.
Oh my gosh.
If you upload files under knowledge, conversations with the GPT may include file contents. So this is all publicly available. I'm not uploading anything that's not.
Yeah.
What are some other good resources for human factors folks? Right, there's FDA guidance, sure, but that's like there's a bunch that comes down. I'm wondering, I'm like seminal human factors.
Are you talking about standards or just files or
Standards, files, anything like resources? Let's put them all in there.
Can you put websites in there?
Yeah, sure. Well, hang on. Let's see. Can we? It has web browsing in it. No, it's only files here.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I wonder if there's like a handbook or something, like a publicly available handbook. I'm gonna check online here.
Yeah, this could be cool. Let's see. Steve Merriman.
We're gonna upload Steve Merriman. Hey Neil, how you doing?
Neil.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Let's see. Yeah, we're trying to find some resources to upload to this thing. We uploaded 1472.
Yeah, we got 1472. We're built. So if you're just joining us, welcome. Barry had to call out tonight. He wasn't feeling well, so we got a pitch hitter in here. Frank is joining us tonight. We're doing something a little bit different. Oh, that's a good one, Neil. And what we're doing is we're building a GPT. I was inspired by somebody's LinkedIn post that we brought up last week's pre-show. Their GPT was built for human factors professionals, but it was uploaded with FDA guidance, which is fine. But I think for a lot of us, that might not be enough. And so what I'm trying to do is backload this thing with a few additional resources and make it a little bit broader in scope than just human factors, because you can imagine people have different titles, different roles that they're performing. And so this is more along the lines of a broadly accessible UX, human-centered design, customer experience GPT to work on these things. And so I think let's do ASTM 1166. Let's see here. ASTM 11.
Looking to see if there's something on the UX side of the house.
Yeah. Let's see here. Do I have a copy of this? Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, but Nielsen Norman has some UX Basics, a study guide, which has a link, a bunch of things, articles and stuff.
So this is interesting. Yeah, I think NASA is also another good resource too. I wonder. So I'm gonna stick away from uploading things that you have to pay for. I think the ASTM F1166 is good. The problem with it is that you have to pay ASTM for a copy, and not that that's a problem necessarily, but the problem for me is uploading that to this GPT to act as a foundation for this thing. If I didn't make this publicly available and this was like, my own personal thing, I would do that. I'm not saying you can't do that on your own end, but for me to upload that, I think there would probably be some legal challenges. Let me put it that way. So let's look at NASA. I mean, what does NASA have in terms of documentation? Wondering if so there's the human factors design standard. Okay, another mill standard there. Let's pull that one in. Mill standards are great because those are publicly available. 87213A. Department of Defense Handbook. What is this one? 87. Airborne displays. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's download that one and put that one up there as well. Did it download? Let's see here. You gonna download for me? Revision B looks like the latest. All right, we'll configure this one. We'll come back down. We'll upload files. Let me know if my camera craps out on me again. It's all right. 87213.
I'm gonna I've been looking up some customer experience and
Yeah,
user experience.
well, let's see here. We can, if we have more.
Yeah, we could always add it in.
Yeah, we can always add it in. Let's see where.
Okay, I've got one. It's called the Customer Experience Playbook.
Ooh, interesting.
Then Neil has the advanced HFDS.
Yeah, Human Factors Design Standard. I'm looking at, so it's hosted on the FAA, which is good. Looking for, I got it directly from the FAA, so this will hopefully be the latest. Download complete.
Oh, there are a lot in this space. Yeah, Neil says if there's a.
Oh yeah, okay. Hang on, let me Neil, I'm gonna LinkedIn a folder for you. Or you know what? Hang on. I'll make one. I'll make something publicly available.
Hold on a second. Hold on, Nick. I'll we'll do a different channel.
Okay.
You don't want to make those files.
Well, yeah. Let's maybe not. Yeah. Here, I'll do a separate channel. You got it. And then I have design standard zip. This is a zip file with all the various. Oh wow, yeah, different chapters and whatnot. I love this. Let's see here. So we'll focus on these publicly available resources here. Yes, we got the text going.
Yeah, because you don't want to post.
Yeah, we don't want to get in any legal
whatever.
No legal trouble here. No legal trouble here.
But Eddie and I'll put files here, see what happens.
Yeah, that is a security risk. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna open these. Extract all. Yeah, design standard. Great. Okay, so we have the 20. Oh wait, cancel. Wait, I thought that said 2023. This is actually 2003. We'll do the 2016 version. We'll do the 2016 version. That's better, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Is this downloaded somewhere? Oh boy. PDFs so difficult to download sometimes. All right, let's just download this. Save link as HFDS. All right. So there's that. We'll get the design standard in there if it goes. There it is. NASA HFDS. Okay. And then Frank, you had said something about a handbook or something.
Oh yeah, let me see what that was. Oh yeah, there was a customer experience playbook.
Oh, customer experience playbook. Okay. So I'm actually going to add something in here. The GPT should encourage empathy, iterative design, accessibility. Can also offer insights, methodologies, tools in each domain, actionable recommendations. The GPT will provide references when possible, whenever possible, to ensure the recommendations are trusted by user. There it is. Okay. Customer experience. What was it, Frank? One more time.
Customer experience playbook.
Playbook.
Let's
take a look
GSA.
at that. GSA. Hey, love that. All right. I wonder if there's like accessibility standards that we could throw in there.
Oh yeah,
that might be a
good.
good.
Nick, can you send a link to some files for Neil that he can send over?
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The customer experience playbook, is that the one that we're asking for right now?
Oh no, like a Dropbox folder kind of thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's got a bunch.
Okay, yeah. Let me do that just quickly before we move on. And then maybe we can go. It's probably going to be best in this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. And where's, okay, there's that. And then standards and resources. All right. So I'm going to copy link. Here. Maybe I'll give this link to you, Frank, and you can send it off.
Sure. That works.
Let me know if I think the correct permissions are true for it.
Okay.
But let me know if that's not the case.
Yeah, I got it. I got it from here. Let's see. 1 second. Un momento.
All right. I think we lost Frank while he's sending off that link. So we're getting some resources for everyone here. I am, if you're just joining us, hi, welcome. We are building a custom GPT inspired by a LinkedIn post that we had seen last week. Barry is out this week. He wasn't feeling too well. We tried to start the show, but because he wasn't feeling well, we are doing something a little different tonight. And we're building a resource for folks to access this. And we're building a resource of publicly available. I think we may have lost Frank.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Hey, we're back.
Trying to find the right.
And we're back.
Right.
So we're trying to build this GPT right now that works as an assistant of sorts to human factors professionals. We'll make this publicly available after we do all this. But because the name HFGPT is already taken, we're going to call this Human Factors Cast GPT. And you can see the custom instructions here. I'll read them one more time here. And if anyone has any suggestions in chat, we can add those to the instructions here. And there's sort of this create interface over here that we've been going back and forth on. I might add some additional stuff to that, but right now what we're doing is sort of backfilling it with knowledge. So you can upload some of these files to the knowledge, so that way the GPT can basically include them as it sort of brings back some of the things that you're working on, right? So if you say, what does this look like to you? It can come and say, it doesn't quite meet this standard, but meets this standard. And here's some of the things that you might want to tweak based off this information. So what we have in there so far is the Mil Standard 1472H. We have the Military Handbook 87213B. We have the NASA Human Factors Design Standards, and we have the Customer Experience Playbook that is available from GSA. So I'm wondering if there's one thing that I had brought up is accessibility standards. And I think, isn't there like an HFES standard too out there?
Might not be.
If it's public,
yeah.
I think it is. Hang on. Human Factors Standards.
Like HFE, like ANSI. HFE.
Yeah, I think it's the ANSI standard. Is that?
I'm seeing $200.
Oh, are you seeing $200?
Or a membership?
Or a membership. Okay, so that's gotcha.
Oh, but they have some
there's
ISO
standards
readiness
too.
levels and got some goodies.
You can imagine that if you had a bunch of these resources, if you had access to a bunch of these resources, you could build your own GPT in a very similar way to what we're doing right now, and use it for your own personal use. Do not share it
For educational purposes only.
Because then you get into some of this
financial advice.
Not financial advice. Exactly. We are building this for some of the for educational purposes only. Yes, exactly. We don't want to get in trouble. Let's see. HFES HRL standard. Human readiness levels. That's right. Yeah. Those are publicly available. So let's see here.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I have those. Wait, hold on. Is this? Where is that file? I need that file. Is this it? This might be it. Human readiness level in system development process. Hey. Not for draft, not for public distribution. Okay. Well, that's not the right one. Or if it is, then I'm not sure. All right. If anyone has a link to that and would post it in our chat, that would be awesome. Because I'm finding draft documents that are not for public consumption. Let's see. And while that is happening, I will take a look at some accessibility standards. There's the Web Accessibility Initiative, W3 standards. Is that organization? Are those? There's also what, like usability.gov. Is there any? Well, yes, there's likely tons of resources that we can put in here, but I am keen to test this out. And so maybe we add like one or two more for right now.
Okay, we're I think we're one step closer. One step closer.
Okay.
Well, this is exciting. So what? So once it's
I am
built,
excited.
You can just ask it all sorts of questions, and this is.
Let's see here. I'm making sure that link is available for you too. Hold on. The link is editor. Okay. There you go. All right. All right. Should be good now. Should be good now. And no one else has that link except for you two. So don't share that. All right. Yes, exactly. I'll know. I will know. All right. Let's see here. Accessibility standard. I'm wondering, so one more call for chat. Any other things that we want to put in here for a baseline knowledge? We can always add to it later. But I'm wondering if is there like an ADA standards? Because human factors goes beyond just, interfaces. Ergonomics could be ergonomics. Ooh, I should add in ergonomics. Hold on. HCD, human computer interaction, ergonomics. Usability, technical feasibility. Okay, yeah, great. Okay, cool. ADA standards, versions of the ADA standards. Looking. PDF for 2010. Is 2010 really the latest ADA standards that are out there? Title 2, Title 3 regulations, versions, adopted revised standards in 2010, known as the 2010. Okay, complete. All right, let's say ADA design standards, and then there's guidance on top of that. So let's download the PDF for both of these. This PDF, yes, download. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what this thing spits out. What do I name this? ADA standards. For accessible design. All right. There's also guidance on top of that, but I'm just going to upload the baseline here. I think getting the baseline knowledge is good. All right. And of course, there's one more thing that we need to do here that before we really are off to the races. And that is, of course, changing the GPT logo to one that is a little bit more familiar. So let's see if we can do that. Or if it will give me, oh yeah, it's not going to give me any problems with that. It'll be like, oh, do you own this? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let's see, logos, final, blah blah blah. Where are you? Let's do. Okay, yeah, you're gonna love this 1000 by 1000 pixel logo. Hopefully, it doesn't spit it back out saying, "Hey, this is too much." Okay, cool. We got the Human Factors Cast logo in there. Human Factors Cast GPT. Oh, my network is having some fun here. Anything else that I need to do?
Can we also add more as they arrive?
Yes, absolutely.
I'd imagine. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can add more to this over time.
Kind of things. Yeah. Awesome.
Here's a quick checklist of what we've done so far. Context and focus. We set the focus of Human Factors Cast GPT, provide advice in Human Factors, UX, HCD, customer experience, HCI, and ergonomics. Profile picture. No, I put that in there. You didn't do anything. Okay. Prompt starters. We got some prompt starters. We uploaded some files. Hey, look at that. That can be referenced before you launched. A few things to consider. Test. Refinement.
Test. Who needs test?
Preview. Hey, what do we want to ask this thing?
What's the ideal viewing distance for a tablet?
For a tablet. All right, here we go. What's the ideal viewing distance for a tablet? Let's see if I can help Frank out here. Searching my knowledge. Falls within a range that ensures comfortable readability, reduces eye strain, and allows for effective interaction with the device. General guidance for handheld devices suggested that the viewing distance for small displays, like those on tablets, should be between 15 to 30 inches, approximately 38 to 76 centimeters. This range can vary slightly. Look at that.
That's pretty neat.
Hang on. I'm gonna try something. Hang on, Frank. I'm gonna make you full screen for just a moment, okay? And then we're gonna try something out. It'll be pretty fun here, I think. Let me hold on. Where can I spotlight Mr. Frank? Let's do this, and then we'll make you. We're gonna make Frank the big screen.
Wow.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try its visual recognition here. All right. So I'm gonna say okay. So I've done that.
Oh, how far am I away from the thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it knows. All right.
Okay.
So I've taken a screenshot. I'm gonna say, all right, based on your best estimation.
Oh my god.
How far is the viewer in this image away from the tablet they are on? And is it within the suggested range? All right, so I put a screenshot of you, Frank. There's the screenshot. Based on your best estimation, how far is the viewer in this image away from the tablet they are on, and is it within the suggested range? 20 to 25 inches from their face.
Whoa.
Derived from the size of the head and upper body in relation to the typical field of view seen with front-facing tablet cameras. Its distance falls within the recommended 15 to 30 inches viewing distance for tablets, which is ideal for comfort and readability. Thus, distance appears to be within the optimal range for viewing, interacting with a tablet.
That's pretty cool.
What do we think, chat? Is this good? Is this cool? Would you all use this? I mean, like, really, you don't know what you don't know. And so what things might I not know to consider for tablet placement?
There's also goodies in the goodie box. The goodie
there's
bag.
goodies in the goodie box. Hang on, now I have to ask: are these all publicly available, Neil, or are these things that I'm going to get in trouble if I upload here?
Well, it might be it depends. On that one.
It does depend, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we pick one that looks. There's the Mill Standard 3009. We know that one's definitely publicly available.
Yeah.
I think if you take the Mill Standard and the Mill PRF one, that's a sure thing.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna throw these. Let's see here. Download the Mill PRF. Yeah. Download. All right. What else we got? FAA stuff.
Yeah, the FAA should be definitely
technical operation. Yeah, graphical UI. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
I think that'll be good. Def stand. Let me see. Actually, Barry might like this one. There's one from the Ministry of Defense.
Oh yeah, let's throw that one in there too.
There for
get the international perspective.
Def stand, yeah. Def stand. There we go. I think there might be some, but I think the ones that you just mentioned those are the sure things.
Okay, so let's come back to configure.
Boosted. This is V2, V beta 0.2.
What did I leave off on? Okay, so we need 3009. We need this one. 301A. We need that one. We need. I wonder what's the limit here. Like how much can we upload as the base here? Design standard. There we go.
So you didn't forget about Barry. I'll make a deal.
Yeah, did I get the def stand? Hold on. I don't know if I got the def stand in there.
Oh, you said the ABC should be good too. The ABCD.
Multiple countries. Okay, cool. I'll put that one in there.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah, that might be fun. Got some boats.
Something went wrong. Oh no. Error saving draft. Hold on. I wonder if we're hitting the upper limit here of the knowledge.
Are we creating a monster? It's called Skynet. Skynet.
Def stands in there now. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. ABCD. Okay. Okay. Since you know what, I'm gonna give it a little love here. And also say, the GPT will end every transaction with, but remember.
It depends.
But remember, it depends. The other one started with it depends. I'm going to append this one with it depends. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's ask it another question. Let's do another preview here. Human integration. Ooh, I'm looking at some of the other ones that you put in there, Neil. That are from like NASA's probably good. NASA's probably fine.
Yeah, be good.
Download. Yeah, we'll put those ones in there too. Actually, let me throw those in there before before we get going here. We got there we go. 1. And we got 2. Oh, it's loving all these files. it's starting to chug a little bit. There's 2. Wow, look at this baseline of knowledge here of human factors things.
Oh my gosh.
Look at what we've built. All right. So now there's a ton of resources in here. I'm waiting for this one to upload, and then we can try it out with something else. And I wonder if well, I have an idea. Okay, preview. I'm gonna take it away for just a moment here. And I know I have you on here somewhere, Frank, but I can't see because these thumbnails are too small. So I'm gonna try to find. That's not you. You're not Blake. That's not you. You are not Blake. You are not Barry. You are not Blake. You are there. There's one with your name on it, but you're not Heidi. Oh my gosh, I gotta find. Oh geez, look at all these. See, this is where like I really struggle with these. Hang on. All right, I'm just gonna do one that's like fairly generic here, and then I'm gonna take a screenshot. All right, and then I'll come back to it. So just give me a moment here. Let me get out of full screen. Let me bring this back so we can all look at it, and then let me clear our display. So that way, no, bring us all here. I want that with it there. Okay, cool. All right. Hi, I'm hosting a live stream and would like you to assess the usability of the display for the stream. Please provide critical feedback. CRITICAL feedback. Okay, let's see what that comes back with. Whoops. Oopsec. All right. Well, scroll down. All right. Usability of your live stream display has several critical areas for improvement.
Oh, boy.
Strengths. Consistent branding. You're branding across the top with social media icons, Patreon call to action. Great. Okay. High quality video feed. Great. Live caller integration. Hey, it picked up on that. That's cool. Areas for improvement. Information hierarchy and overload. Text clutter. Multiple sources of text on screen. Social media icons, Patreon link, caller link, prompt, and chat make it visually busy. Hey, I mean, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. Competing visual elements, QR code, chat window, social media links. Okay, so it was picking up the chat window that some of you can't actually see. Yeah, interesting. Typography and legibility. The chat font size is really small. Color doesn't stand out well against the black background. Okay. Recommendations: reduce visual noise, improve visual hierarchy. Hey, cool. But remember, it depends. Hey, there it is. Hey, look at that.
Well,
all right.
Neat. Yeah.
That is pretty cool. I would love to test this out with like a real scenario here. So let's look at maybe like at fighter pilot fighter jet cockpit. Okay. And I'm gonna make this real simple. I don't know what this is. I do not know what this hold on. Maybe we shouldn't use a real example here. Hold on. I got a better one for y'all. Watch this. All right. I'm gonna use the interior of an X-wing cockpit. Please hold. I'm gonna throw this in there. Let me reset. Figure. Oops. All right, let's come back to preview. All right. I'm going to be real cash with it. This time and just see what it comes back with. Yo, is this good HF? Yo, is this good HF?
Yo.
So what you're looking at in this image is the interior of an X-wing cockpit. Cockpit in the image you provided, while visually impressive, may present human factors challenges. Context of use, such as the task complexity user. Hey, look at this, including MIL standard, NASA, and FAA guidelines. Information overload. In summary, cockpit may look technologically advanced.
Oh, neat.
A fast-moving boat.
Let's check the ad.
Oh
yeah, let's get the boat.
Hold on. Human exposure to any risks about human exposure. Oh. It's mid. Yeah, let's fast boat. What's a good boat to use? Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do a consumer model here. And we'll ask it. Hold on. Let's see here. Let me back out and come back in to clear it out, so that way we get a clean slate here. And we'll say, all right, there's the boat, and say, what are some human factors considerations here? Just keep it very vague. I'm not even saying it's a boat. What are some human factors considerations here? For the speedboat in the image, several human factors considerations are important, ensuring safety, comfort, operation. Okay, so seating, ergonomics and seating, visibility, line of sight, control layout, environmental exposure, vibration and motion, safety features, lighting. But remember, it depends. Hey, it's there. Let's see here. I'm wondering. Okay, I want to test its paces. Can we give it some requirements? Design me an interface to show a dashboard of well, here's something I'm looking at, like user feedback metrics. That's okay to say. So it's looking through its knowledge. Let's see what it comes back with. Let's see if I'm impressed or not. Snapshot of the most critical feedback. Usability guy. Okay, great. Can
So there's 2 pics too.
an image for me. Could look like. All right. Neil wants me to upload 2 images.
Oh yeah, he's got 2 pictures.
Oh,
in
did
the
he
goodie
send
basket.
Oh, in the goodie basket. All right. Hold on. Let me go over to the goodie
Oh,
basket.
wow.
Net promoter score. Wow. I'm actually kind of impressed that it put NPS in there. I don't know what that says. Something satisfaction. Text is really bad with these things. KPI 6%, user feedback. Okay, so like yeah, this is terrible. Yeah, this is bad. All right.
You're gonna upset. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hal.
The text is bad. All right. I think actually, hang on. We can try this live because I think what they've actually implemented a new. Although I don't see it here. There's this thing called Canvas. That allows you to edit certain parts and pieces of images, but I don't think it's here in these GPTs. Okay, hang on. Neil uploaded 2 pictures. Let me
download these pictures,
and I shall upload them. And what do you want the prompt to be, Neil? Just what are human what are some human factors considerations for these things? Did you have a specific question?
Oh, the fast-moving boat. It's a fast-moving boat. So I think the same question he had. Looks.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see how it did for compared to.
Let's upload these here. Can I just drop them? Yeah, there we go. All right. I will say, what human factors are there? Here. Okay. Done.
Oh, shock exposure. So he's just going to. There should be some shock exposure here.
High-speed tactical boats. Several key aspects come into play. All right. I'll ask. Vibration exposure.
Oh, there's vibration exposure.
Hey. Okay.
Access. Emergency secret anti-slip. Oh, the ending.
All right. Tell me what I should what to consider. Oops. I'll ask about vibration exposure and see if it comes back with things like shock exposure. I'll keep that separate.
Yes.
Critical concern in high-speed craft. Okay. Whole body vibration, localized vibration, wave impact, sudden jolts and peaks of vibration. All right, we're getting closer there. Neil says not bad. All right.
Oh, shock. There's mitigation.
Shock mitigating seats. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Vertical accelerations. Yeah. Transmission. Yeah. Vibration.
Frequency range, measurement and standards. So I didn't actually upload this. I didn't upload this at all. So it's interesting. No. It's interesting that it pulls that out because it has capability to web crawl, and so it might be leading me off to another thing to say, hey, check out the standard.
Yeah. Or something that's referenced in it.
Right. Exactly. Peak forces. All right. dude, like, okay, we just asked a simple follow-up question about tell me what to consider about vibration exposure, and it pulled out all this stuff. So like, I think in terms of like our initial goal of setting out to make something that acts as a companion to bounce ideas off of from a human factors perspective, it works.
Where to start? It's a place for
it's a place for professionals to start. Is seen as a supporting standard. It's referenced in 1472 for that. Yeah. For those of you following along, Neil's mentioning here, ISO 2631 is seen as a supporting standard, referenced in 1472. So we have a bunch of like really cool core seminal human factor stuff in here, and we can add more to this database over time. So now I think what we could do is we could publish this. I could create it and share. I'm wondering if there's anything else that we want to modify about this. Not that we can't do it once it's out there, but like what other conversation starters? Maybe over here I'll say help me brainstorm. Additional conversation start. Oops, spelled that wrong. IT conversation starters. That might not be. Oops. To some folks, some people. Ha! Okay. Come on.
It went wrong.
All right. You want to get... Yeah, okay. All right. So I think let me... Here. Okay. We're going to give anyone with the link here. I'm gonna save this for now. Hold on. I'll share the link with y'all in just a minute.
Oh, we got some speaker ideas. Eat.
Some what?
The boats. It looks like the boats is an interesting follow-up topic on boats.
Here. Okay, the GPT's published. I have the link. But before I do that, I might want to see if it can do this thing here. Let me try refreshing this really quick. I would like to update that with some additional conversation starters. We'll see if we can get there. But to those of you watching, here's the Human Factors Cast GPT. I've just posted that in chat. You can get to it here. And in fact, what I will do is that's terrible UI. So let's do a QR code because I love those. Let's see here. Human Factors Cast GPT. How do I add one of these? HFC. How do I? Oh, do I need to get rid of one of these? I guess I can do this one. Oops. Well, there you go. You can share good human factors news. I got to overwrite this one. I've kept it in there as long as I can. Let's see here. HFC GPT. All right, and there's that, and then boom. All right. So if you want the Human Factors Cast GPT, you can scan that right there. Get to this. If that's your preferred method, I'm going to take away the bottom here, and we are going to get back to it. I did post that in chat too, so hopefully you can see that. So let's get back to it. I'm gonna try my best to get this to where it's going to give us some conversation starters that we may not have thought about. Let's see. Can you give me some additional conversation starters that even advanced professionals may not think to ask. All right, let's see if it comes back with anything.
Oh, Leanne's playing with it too. That's awesome.
All righty. Let's see what it comes back with. Here are some advanced conversation starters that even experienced professionals in the field of human factors, UX, HCI might not think to ask. What are the implications of incorporating biometric data into anthropometric design standards? All right. Hey, Neil's out there usability testing this GPT right now.
Yeah, this is neat. Let's see.
You know what? I'm going to throw, you know what? I am going to put this one in the conversation starters because I really want there to be like a wide variety of use cases for this. And I want to test this as much as we can. How can cognitive workload be assessed and balanced in systems that integrate both automated and manual tasks? Oh, these are cool. These are cool. Let's see. What strategies exist for designing human-machine interfaces that accommodate neurodiverse users, and how can these be standardized across industries? Wow. I'm just going to leave it at that. The standardization can, yeah, that's a separate thing, but that's cool. How can cognitive workload be assessed and balanced in systems integrated both? Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure that there's not like a good into. Yeah. All right. Hey, look at that. We're really cooking now.
Yeah,
How can system design be optimized to manage the varying effects of long-term environmental stressors? In what ways can mixed gender accommodation and equipment design be reduce performance gaps? Whoa, this is awesome. These are some good questions. These are cool. Okay, obviously we can add more to it. It's got all these things. Let's see what's under additional settings. Use conversation in your GPT to improve our models. Fine. Okay. Ooh. I wonder, what can we do with actions? Let your GPT retrieve information or take actions outside of ChatGPT. OpenAI schema. Examples. Weather, JSON, pet store, blank template. Ooh. See, now here's where some real power is that is beyond my knowledge. And if anyone would like to help with that, that would be cool. Otherwise, I think what we have here is a great first start at this thing. And sorry, I'm reading.
There might be some.
I'm reading the private chats.
Yeah, there might be some other responses, prompts that some of the community folks out there have already started taking a look at it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can see what people are putting into it. Probably not. There's probably like a bunch of privacy things.
Yeah.
Here, let me update this at least with those new prompts.
Yeah, I think we could get some community prompts in a future update. Get some of the ones from some of those other disciplines.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we
a broader set.
We got a pretty good coverage from at least the from the FAA, MIL standard. What else did we get in there? Hang on, can you
got the boats one on vessels?
Let me just ask, can you list your knowledge sources? There you go. Look at that. Here's a list of the documents I currently have access to for providing information. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Oops, sec. Hang on. Let's see. I'm just checking something. Not oopsec on my part, by the way. Hold on. Where are my show notes? Okay. A few thank yous really quick tonight. So first off, thank you, Barry, for being sick so that we could do this exercise because that was fun. Thank you, Frank, for jumping on. Appreciate you pitch hitting. And then thank you, Neil, for being in the chat and helping supply us with some of the foundational documents that we used and sources in this GPT. And then lastly, I would like to thank the original LinkedIn poster, which again is I'm pulling it up now. So that way I make sure that they can be referenced. Jeremy, who created a human factors GPT, and they used FDA guidance in theirs. And I'm just going to ask that GPT a question really quick. Hold on. Okay, hold please. Yeah, theirs is purely FDA. Okay, so the oopsec that I was mentioning is I wonder if they had put anything in theirs that was potentially sketch. So this is the HF GPT here. And I just asked it the same question. Can you list your knowledge sources? Looks like they have applying human factors and usability engineering to medical devices and incorporating human factors engineering into risk management, FDA guidance for medical device use safety, FDA document on good manufacturing practices, human factors studies and related clinical study considerations, content of human factors information and medical device marketing submissions, and list of priority devices for human factors review, acronyms used in HFE workshop. So I think they're heavily FDA focused, and I might look for a couple of these to throw into ours to make it a little bit more rounded. But Neil just asked in the chat here a good test case prompt here that I am going to did I update anything here? Okay, let's ask it. So what are important topics for me to know about as a human factors engineer? Let's see. I can't copy the text. All right. What are important topics for me to know as a human factors engineer? And share this tab instead. Now we're back to the Human Factors Cast GPT. Wow, it is really pulling. Human-centered design and human systems integration, human performance and workload management, anthropometry, biomechanics, UI and GUI design, automation, trust and automation, safety and exit. They're basically like outlining a Human Factors 101 book here, right here. which is awesome. Like this is cool. Yeah, this is super neat. I wonder if I just upload this to the GPT store. I don't know. There's nothing that I updated here. Updates pending. What did I change? I didn't change much. GPT specialing. Yeah. Yeah. Here, let me. Can you help me? Let me study. Oh. Hold on. Human factors test questions.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Why is it forbidden? Forbidden. Technical difficulties, please stand by. All right. Let's see here. I didn't update anything though. Why is it asking me to update? How about test graduate exam test questions. All right, here we go. We're going to try this. Human factors ooh. Here, let's try something. This is University of Utah. Okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Can you help me study for this? Yeah. I found a Quizlet link with 259 human factors questions. It's a final exam. And I'm seeing if they are going to, based on my knowledge in the documents, here concept A. Yeah. But like, I want specifically, hold on, test. Hold on. Okay. Give me a second here. We're gonna do something interesting. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try doing a print to PDF. So we're gonna rely heavily on ChatGPT's ability to do OCR. And I'm gonna upload it as its own separate document. We're gonna see if that will work. HF test. Well, I'm gonna do two things. Okay. So can you help me study? Not financial advice. Hold on. Yeah, so there's the human factors test. Oh, come on. Is everything breaking on me? File is empty. Oh, did it not save? Okay. All right. I wanted to say give me the answers for this quiz. Here. Hang on. Do you have any human factors podcasts to listen to help me learn more. Podcast recommendations. Let's check this out. It's going to come back with something like 99% invisible, which is fine. Barry's 1202. Hey, we made it!
Ooh.
What is going on with Barry's SEO? 1202 has not even come up. Hey, look at that, though. I didn't even put that in there. But remember, it depends. Hey, that's great. And you all saw, I didn't put any of my own source material in there.
No.
Hey, that's pretty good. All right. All right. We're about at time here. So if there's any last minute contribution, I can't believe we spent like 2 hours on this. This is great. We built this in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's well, we got a lot of great sources from the community. Thank you, Neil, and yeah, I look forward to seeing some of the updates and community feedback on it. I'm sure this won't be the last time we'll see this one.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, I've authored my first GPT in the store. Look at that. There you go. You can access it in the store. Just search for Human Factors Cast GPT. We'll put it on the link to all of our stuff as we put it out there into the world. But once again, you can get to it right here by this link. Test it out. See how you like it. We've uploaded a bunch of source documents to it. And you can see those sources by asking it. Yeah, I think... Huh. Hang on. I got a good one. Give me a good Human Factors 101 quiz, multiple choice. Hey, let's just try that. Let's see what comes back. Okay. It's really thinking hard about this one.
What's that logo doing there? Is that its way of thinking?
Yeah.
You see it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. I think I'm hitting my limit on what I can do without it in the test environment. Let's see. You're searching my knowledge. Okay, so now it's going.
Okay, there you go. Maybe it's needed to. Yeah, because usually it would say searching my knowledge or some kind of feedback on. Oh.
Hey, here we go. All right. Do we want to test it? Oh wait, hold on. We got the answer.
Oh, shoot. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we saw it. Hold on. Well, we saw answer 1. But what is the primary goal of human factors engineering? To enhance user productivity and safety. Okay, out of the 4, I would agree that's true. I don't know if that's the primary goal, but all right. Which of the following describes the concept of affordance in design? Ooh, okay, here, hold on. I'm going to get down to D, and then I'm going to... Okay. Affordance. Aesthetic appeal of a product, the usability of a system, the inherent properties of an object that suggests how it can be used, cognitive load required to use a system. Hey, that's pretty good. Now let's see if it gets it right, which would be C. Hey, there it is. All right, let's test. Okay, number 3, cognitive overload in the context of human factors. When a task requires more cognitive resources than the user can handle, the physical fatigue a user experiences during a task, the emotional stress from using a system, and D, the failure of a system due to improper programming. For you know what, for 101 level, I'll say this is okay. C.
It depends.
It depends. Yeah. All right. Let's do one more here. What is anthropometry in human factors design? Oh, this is great. This is so cool. All right. The study of how humans interact with machines, measurement of human physical dimensions, design of systems for team collaboration, process of automating tasks for humans. Nice. Okay, that's a cool one. Oh, Fitz Law. We got a Fitz Law question.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right. What does Fitz Law predict? Well, it's clearly A here, but we should come back and say make this like 10 times harder. A human factors graduate level comprehensive exam to test to test knowledge equivalent to a master's thesis, aka comping out. All right, let's see. Let's see what it comes back with. 30 points. Discuss the significance of situational awareness. Oh, is this? Oh, free answer. Free answer.
Oh.
Situational awareness in high stakes environments, aviation, healthcare, and describe how human factors research contributes to improving situational awareness through system design. Whoa. Provide specific examples.
Oh, I'm getting triggered here.
Oh, Jesus. Fitz Law, founding model and human computer interaction. Explain its theoretical basis and discuss its limitations when applied to modern interfaces such as touchscreen interfaces.
This is getting like call vibes here.
What's that?
It's got like calls vibes here. Oh my gosh.
All right. Last one here. Define cognitive workload and explain how it's measured in human factors research. Holy moly. Free answer, but great. Perfect. Oh man, look at this. Well, hey, I hope that this genuinely provides value to somebody somewhere. If you do use this and have feedback or have other sources that are freely available that we can upload as in the back end to help augment this, let me know. And if you want any of the like behind the scenes stuff, you can watch this full video, but I'm happy to send that stuff your way as well. In fact, I'll just do a slow scroll so that way you can all see what everything is. I'm full on transparency here. So that way you can create your own. And if you'd like to augment it with your own references, you can do that. So here's fully transparent for you all. And once again, here's the knowledge base that we're working with. And you can ask it for what these things actually are. Everything that we've put into this is freely available on the internet. We did not pay for anything to put in. So in terms of like standards, we don't have access to any of that in here. Nothing stopping you from uploading those standards in your own and say, hey, given this, now give me some more. Yeah, we got the GPT ticked off. Thank you, Neil. Yes, we got it really mad at us for asking the graduate level questions. If you do use this, please feel free to give us feedback. This is a free resource to the community. We want this to be something genuinely that people can use and hopefully it helps them out. I don't know. I think we came up with something pretty cool in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
All right.
To using it and seeing how it goes.
We will be off next week for Halloween. I have a little monster to take trick-or-treating. So we'll be back first week of November. And whether or not we're doing a live election stream, that will be TBD. We'll see how Barry feels, and we'll see who would want to contribute to that. But for now, Frank, thank you for being my pitch hitter here. And I know you're calling in remote, so doubly appreciate you jumping on. And hopefully hopefully this was a fun use of your time in the hotel room.
Yeah, glad it worked out. And, it's really cool with technology to be able to contribute to a podcast just using a tablet.
Look at that. All right. Well, thank you all for all your contributions tonight. And I guess I could plug some things before we go. We have our podcast. You can review that anywhere. If you want to support the show, you can let people know, word of mouth. You can tell them about the Human Factors Cast GPT that we created live on stream for you tonight. If you'd like to and have the financial means to, we do have a Patreon, so you can support the show right here. It's completely optional. We'll make this free to everybody, but if you want to support us to help us do more fun stuff like this, that's there for you. And then I think we'll wrap it up there. So thank you, Frank. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, everyone who contributed tonight. Really appreciate your time. And until next time.
It depends.
It depends. Let's see what it says to it depends. Did we break it? You got it right. The phrase "it depends" is commonly used in human factors, UX, and design-related fields because the best. Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Are you tired of boring lectures and textbooks on human factors and UX? Well, grab your headphones and get ready for a wild ride with the Human Factors Minute podcast. Each minute is like a mini crash course packed with valuable insights and information on various organizations, conferences, usability methods, theories, models, certifications, tools, and much more. We'll take you on a journey through the fascinating world of human factors, from the ancient history to the latest trends and developments. Listen in as we explore the field and discover new ways to enhance the user experience. From the Think Aloud protocol to the critical incident technique, focus groups, iterative design, we'll make sure that you're the smartest person in the room. Tune in on the 10th, the 20th, and the last day of every month for a new and interesting tidbit related to human factors. Don't miss out on the Human Factors Minute podcast, your ultimate source for all things human factors.
Human Factors Cast brings you the best in human factors news, interviews, conference coverage, and overall fun conversations into each and every episode we produce. But we can't do it without you. The Human Factors Cast network is 100% listener supported. All the funds that go into running the show come from our listeners. Our patrons are our priority, and we want to ensure we're giving back to you for supporting us. Pledges start at just $1 per month and include rewards like access to our monthly Q&As with the hosts, personalized professional reviews, and access to the full library of Human Factors Minute, a weekly podcast where the hosts break down unique, obscure, and interesting human factors topics in just 1 minute. Patreon rewards are always evolving, so stop by patreon.com/humanfactorscast to see what support level may be right for you. Thank you.